Okay, hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing great today. We have a news story to share with everyone, and so I am going to upload it right now. Give me 1 second. As I'm doing that, welcome to the Reading for Smiles story time, brought to you by the Annabelle Foundation. We're so happy to be able to share this moment with everyone. Today, we're going to learn about the tropical rainforest and have some fun with some of the animals from the rainforest and so forth. If you would like to join us live and have access into the live chat, please send an email to support@readingforsmiles.org, or you can follow with us along here and post your comments below. Also, we would like for you to please subscribe, like, and share our channel. This way we can continue bringing literacy content to you and your loved ones. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Everyone should see it now. As it's loading. All right, The Tropical Rainforest by Mickey Sadil. Before we begin, those of you who are at home from Facebook or YouTube, you can gather a notebook, a pencil, some crayons, and some markers. That was all you will need for today's events. Today's agenda, we'll go through our vocabulary words for today, our story, The Tropical Rainforest, questions, and then our activity and the end. Vocabulary time. We're going to write these words 2 times each. After you're done writing, we'll call and repeat. But before we begin, let me just read them out loud. We have giant, umbrella, canopy, decompose, Fahrenheit, and mysterious. Go ahead. I'm going to put 4.5 minutes on the clock so that everyone has enough time to write these down.
It's time to help people customize and save Liberty Mutual.
In accordance to the copyright laws, we are using this music for background purposes only as our students are working in the virtual and classroom space. All right. Everyone is about done. Is everyone done?
No.
Do you guys need about maybe 30 more seconds?
Yes, please. I'm doing it next.
All right, I'll give 30 seconds. Zoe, also let us know if you're done. I might want to print hers out again. All right, let's go ahead and repeat. Giant, giant, umbrella, umbrella, canopy, canopy, decompose, decompose, Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, mysterious, mysterious. All right, awesome job. Let's go ahead to the next set of words. We have adapted, temperature, distinct, humid, shrubs, and biome. I'm going to give you 4.5 minutes to write these words 2 times each. Please begin. you're just joining in, we're writing these words 2 times each. We're writing these words 2 times each. All right, that is the buzzer. I hope that we have all of the words written down. Let's do some call and repeat. Adapted, adapted. Temperature, temperature. Distinct, distinct. Humid, humid. Shrubs, shrubs. Biome, biome. Excellent job. All right, let's read the story. The tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforests are among the most mysterious of all geographical biomes in the world. A biome is an area with very distinctive plants and animals that have adapted to life in that particular environment. Rainforests have covered large portions of the earth for millions of years and can have trees that are 1,000 years old or more. They are called rainforests because they are among the wettest areas on Earth, receiving anywhere from 80 to 100 inches of rain a year. In most rainforests, the temperature ranges from 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit all year long, and the air is almost always humid.
Miss Robinson, you're muted.
Yes, thank you, Zoe. I just had to step away and talk to someone really quickly. Let's continue. Rainforests have 4 very distinct layers of trees. The first is the emergent layer, which has giant trees growing from 100 to 240 feet tall. These trees have umbrella shaped crowns that grow high above the rest of the forest. They have their own distinct plant and animal life. The next layer is called the canopy. These trees grow up to 130 feet tall, and they form a tight canopy or covering over the rest of the forest, which allows very little sunlight to come down. The branches and trunks of these trees are covered with smaller plants and appear to be tied together with hundreds of vines. About 90% of all rainforest animals live way up high in the canopy. The third layer is the understory, and it's very shady. Only about 15% of the sunlight from the canopy falls, and it tends to be very warm and humid. Trees and leafy plants that require little sun grow here, with the trees growing to about 60 feet. This layer has many small trees, shrubs, vines, and plants, but little air movement. There are many animals and insects living in this layer. The final layer of the rainforest is the forest floor. It is surprisingly dark, and less than 2% of the sunlight reaches this area. Because the sun rays don't shine on the ground, there is a very little plant life on the forest floor. It is an area covered with fallen leaves, seeds, dead flowers, and fruits and branches that decompose very quickly. It also has a distinctive variety of animals and plants that live there. Now, here's some other interesting facts. Rainforests produce about 40% of the world's oxygen. 40%. About 25% of all medicines come from rainforest plants. 1,400 plants in the rainforest are believed to offer cures for cancer. I will also say I have had the experience of being in a rainforest when I had to do some work in Panama. For those of you who don't know, right, my background is the United Nations foreign policy and all that stuff before coming into education. However, we got to go and visit a rainforest, and that was my first time ever encountering a blue frog. It scared me. One, because it jumped up and I wasn't ready for it. And then two, it was blue. And I was like, what jumps and what's blue? And then when he finally landed and stood still, I said, oh, it's a frog. Uh, and it is very dark inside rainforest. It is very dark. It's very dark and it's very damp. It's very spooky as well. And the day I happened to be there was a day it was already raining, and we already know when it's raining, it's already dark because of the cloud coverage. And so, but it was very interesting to see and be scared. Okay, I'm not going to tell a story of the different wildlife that is in there. And all of the different forestry. Like there's so many different plants and huge trees. And so to see a tree that's 240 plus feet tall, absolutely amazing, but absolutely scary all at the same time because of its height. All right, so that's my quick share for that. Let's get into the questions. Question time. In a rainforest, the tallest trees can grow A, almost 200 feet tall, B, more than 200 yards tall, C, over 270 feet tall, or D, almost 250 tall, 50 feet tall. Is it A, B, C, or D? Show me your answers. I'm seeing D's. Zoe, what you got? Let's see. She says A. All right. Let's see who got the right answer. It is D, almost 250 feet tall. Next question. The forest floor tends to be very dark. Why? Eric?
Usually trees cover it, so that's why no sunlight can pass through.
Okay. Zach?
Usually trees are fighting to go up to the canopy to get sunlight to grow, and the tree leaves are blocking the rainforest floor, so not much plants or animals are there.
Thank you. Sophia?
It's really dark because there's many layers and layers and layers. Like there's plants growing on top, underneath the canopy and on top of the canopy sometimes. And the animals also cover the top of the trees too, so it creates more darkness. And especially when there's rain clouds and it's pitch black down on the bottom.
All right. And Devin?
I think it's dark because the clouds keep rolling down. That's why. Or because of the trees.
Let's see what the answer is. Most light is blocked by the canopy. So yes, we were going over that, right? These trees are very high. They form this canopy. The canopy is blocking the sunlight. And so very little light is trickling down in between the leaves. Good job. Let's go into this. What is a biome? Oh, Liam.
It's like, like deciduous forest. It's like, like it's deciduous forest, basically, as an example. Deciduous forest is a type of forest which can have like a distinct animals which have adapted to the changing.
Okay. Let me hear from Eric.
Biome is usually a place of different, for example, a desert biome, that's a biome. A forest is also a biome. It depends on different condition and what it is.
Okay. Sophia.
Different landforms and different surroundings and different things changing them it would normally be like the up to like there's different sections of Earth that are different types of things. Like the ocean is one biome, etc.
Good job. I loved every answer that I heard. I actually hope that our friends listening virtually also was able to hear those great answers. Let's see. A biome is an area with distinctive plants and animals that have adapted to life in a particular environment. So, yes, the ocean is a biome, the desert is a biome, the rainforest is a biome. It is the environment in which specific plants and animals live. Okay? Next question. Most animals that live in the rainforest live in the emergent layer, the canopy, the understory, or the forest floor. Is it A, B, C, or D? I got different answers. I see A's, I see B's, and I see C's. Zoe, put your answer in the chat. Isabel, what's your answer? All right. Okay. Okay, so we got A's and B's now. Okay, let's see. The correct answer is B, the canopy. The canopy. Remember in the article, it told us that. That's where most of the animals live. Good job to those who chose B. All right, read the following sentence from the article, and we're going to choose the best definition for the underlined word. In most rainforests, the temperature ranges from 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit all year long, and the air is almost always humid. The underlined word means what? Difficult to breathe, warm and comfortable, containing lots of oxygen, containing lots of water vapor. Is it A, B, C, or D? Oh, these answers are already up. Front table, Mia, what do you guys have up there? Is it A, B, C, or D? Zoe, put yours in the chat. And those of you who are following along on YouTube and Facebook, put your answers in the comments. What is humid? Is it A, B, C, or D? I'm seeing some mixed answers again. More D's though. I am seeing that. All right, let's go. Zoe, you didn't put your answer in the chat. All right, D, containing lots of water. Humid is containing lots of water. All right, let's look at some vocabulary words. We're going to guess the correct word for each definition shown. Remember to look at your list of words to know which word to guess. Which word is it? Definition is huge. Devin?
The D one. The D. Giant.
Giant. Let's see. It is giant. Good job. Definition: device for keeping rain or sun off of a person. Device for keeping rain or sun off of a person. Which word is it? Zoe.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Let's see if she's correct. It is umbrella. Good job. Good job. Next one. Definition: covering. Liam. Check your words on your list. Which word means covering? Hold on, let them get it. What do you guys think at home? What is the word that we had in our list for covering? Zoe, drop your answer in the chat. Did you like a little help? Isabel?
Canopy.
Canopy. Let's see. Canopy. She is correct. Good job, good job, good job. You probably want to make sure you keep your page open with the vocabulary words on it. Which word is it? Decay. Rot. Sophia. Decompose. Let's check it out. She's correct. It is decompose. Next one. Scale for measuring temperature commonly used in the USA. Isabel? Fahrenheit. Let's see. She is correct. Fahrenheit it is. Difficult to understand. Devin? Mysterious. Let's see. Mysterious is correct. Awesome job. All right, let's get into our activity. In today's activity, we will create our own rainforest. You can either draw the animals or color and cut the animals provided. You can also just color the image as a whole and not cut out anything. The choice is up to you. So I'm going to say this again. In today's activity, we will create our own rainforest. You can either draw the animals or color and cut the animals provided. That means in the sheet that you're being given out, you can actually just cut those animals out and recreate the scene you want for your own rainforest. Or you can just draw a whole rainforest. You can also just color the image as a whole. The choice is up to you. This is the image. Let's make sure we hand these out to my friends. And you guys can spend the time coloring it. Those of you who are on Facebook or YouTube, please, by all means, you can download this image from exploringnature.org or Google African rainforest, or you can actually draw your own. All right. I want to thank you for joining us today in the live stream. Thank you to the Annabelle Foundation who allows this to happen. And please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you are interested in being in the live Zoom room, come email and support readingforsmiles.org, and we can try to make that accessible to you. So on that note, have fun creating your own tropical rainforest. Everyone say goodbye.